Good morning and greetings internet. Welcome back to another vlog. I'm out walking this morning. I'm going to the east side because this morning I'm volunteering at the Bowery Mission. I'm helping them prepare lunch for the day. It's all volunteers over there, so if you're in the city, definitely check it out. It's deceivingly beautiful out because it's also very cold, so I am bundled up in my brown puffer, making its first appearance of the season. It's going to be a very busy one this week. I have a lot going on, so stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoy this vlog, and I gotta pick up the pace so I'm there on time. All right, let's go. Oh my goodness. Okay guys, it is much later in the day. I did a terrible job of filming my day today. Let me try to not cut a hole in this dress. I'm very anti-hanger straps with things like this because I just know they're gonna fly out at the most inopportune time. I had a super productive day ever since my great morning at the Bowery Mission volunteering. But now it's time for a dinner. We are going to the Free People annual Friendsgiving affair. Very exciting. I know it's a lot of pink. Like, have you ever seen so much pink in your life? But the plan is I'm gonna take this off and just kind of like, if I get cold at dinner, just have it like this. But the dress is obviously the main event. I really love that Free People does this. They do the morning of volunteering followed by a dinner to just get all the girls, well, and guys, girls and guys, get all the people, the Free People lovers, the fashion lovers together for a really intimate, warm dinner. So we're going to this restaurant. I actually forget the name of it. I'll put it on the screen eventually, but it's in Soho. I know that, I know how far away it is. And yeah, we got to pick any outfit and this just felt very me. I love anything with a flower on it. Like literally anything, doesn't matter what time of year it is. If it has a flower on it, I'm probably getting it. So this is what I chose for the event, for the dinner. It's just so beautiful with the pleats. Like this would be fun as a wedding dress, like a wedding, not wedding dress, a wedding guest dress. It'd be a good one, I think. And the pasties I'm wearing actually flow so nicely with it. I was worried about that, but it looks, you can't even see them through it, which we love, that's great. And then I picked these little earrings. Whoa, my hair. Picked these earrings. The hair is doing things with a hint of pink in it as well to kind of pull it all together. And then I'm doing like neutral shoes. I have this like neutral bag with a little pink in it. Like the pink theme is being carried throughout. I don't know what possessed me to really gravitate towards all of this pink, but just felt right. It's gonna be a great dinner. Danielle and Brooke are going. I actually don't know who else aside from the girls that were there this morning at the mission. Not everyone could make it to that, so there's gonna be probably some other people there tonight as well that I didn't see this morning, but I'm really looking forward to it. It's been a very nice day, super productive. I loved volunteering this morning. I texted all my friends, I'm like, we need to get a group together and go to the mission. Like, it's just such a good, there's good vibes in there. Like everyone that's working there is so kind, and I'm actually running right on time. That's great, I love that. So I'm gonna pack my purse, throw a lip gloss in there, probably a pinky lip gloss to complement this look. My hair is doing like crazy things. Now that it's growing out to this like middle length, like it's not a bob anymore or a lob, it's like kind of whatever you call this. I'm having to like change how I style it just a little bit, just so it complements the newer length, the long length. And I'm still filling it out, so yeah, it is what it is, but I think I look pretty fabulous, I have to say. Miss Pinky is heading out in the town, so stay tuned. Ow, I just hit my funny bone on my foot. Eloise, I know.
Blue sky come bearing up before us. We hang on the hem of your gown. Blue sky come, promise not to leave us. Tarry not to our town. There's a darkness in the valley, heavy branches crack.
all the goods. Let's go cook. Okay guys, just got home. It is so much warmer in my apartment than it is outside, and I don't even have the heat on. I think it's just the sun coming in at this time of day that really, I don't know, warms it up in here. I'm wearing this cutie little purple set today from, where is it from? Vuori. Yeah, Vuori. Almost forgot where I got this. I didn't purchase this, they did send it to me, but it is really, really cute, very flattering, good color. So wore this to my workout, went to the grocery store, got all the goods for my next recipe. It's a beautiful day, gonna get some fresh air. Open my door. Yeah, it is beautiful out today. Like, look at that blue sky. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day to be a New Yorker. Let's go unload the groceries. Okay, let's talk about the ingredients I got for this recipe. I followed another mommy blog recipe that I found, or I think my mom might have sent it to me. I'm getting these all confused. I have a running list now of all of the recipes I want to do. So here's what I got for mine. Okay, I got 2 bags of frozen mixed vegetables, organic chicken broth, cream of mushroom, and cream of chicken soup. I got myself a potato. This is like a solid potato. The recipe tells me to dice a potato, a large potato, and this it's kind of like the size of my head, like a little smaller, so that's a good size potato. So I got that. Facing my fears once again, I got chicken. I did 3 chicken breasts this time. Got some parsley, and then I also have fresh parsley in the fridge. I'm gonna figure out which one I want to use. I actually got a can opener because I don't have one. I got poultry seasoning, which I didn't know was a thing, but evidently it is, so I got that. And then I got 1 large onion, which is so funny seeing this because I must have cut like 10 onions yesterday at the Bowery Mission. That was my job. I cut onions and peppers. So I actually learned a very proper technique for cutting an onion, which I didn't know before, and a pepper. So now I'm actually kind of skilled in that area. One of the chefs came over and taught us how to do it, and I was locked in. I was tuned in, I was learning, and that is it, guys. That is all that I got for the recipe. It's pretty simple. I did get some mini croissants, like mini crescent croissant situations for dipping and just to have like a nice bread to accompany it, but that is literally all I'm going to use. I promise my vlogs will not just be dedicated to crockpot content from here on out. I'm gonna keep it brief, but I am just like very excited. It's honestly the most like exciting thing in my life right now is my crockpot adventure. So why not show it? And one day I'm gonna look back and be like, Katie, oh my God, you were such a novice. Now you're such an expert. Yeah, I'm like a real Julia Childs over here. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna get to it and whip this out real quick, put it in the crock pot, and let it sit all day while I work and do other things. So, all right, let's do it. I am struggling so hard trying to figure out how to use this can opener. Like, locate the gear and place it along the side of the can below the rim. Gear below the rim. This is no joke, man. So here is what it's looking like. I'm now going to cook on high. It says I can either cook on high for 4 to 5 hours or low 6 to 7. So I'm gonna do on high. 1 hour before it's finished, I'm going to add in the frozen vegetables. Then, well, first take the chicken out and shred the chicken, which someone said in my last video I can also do it while it's in the crock pot, but I feel like that'd be really hard for me to do with all this other stuff in there. Maybe I'll try that, but yeah, so I'm going to shred the chicken, add the vegetables, frozen vegetables in, then it keeps cooking, then it's done, and yeah, then you add, I add salt and pepper to the chicken. When I'm like shredding it, I'll add salt and pepper and then throw it back in, mix it all up, and then she's ready to eat. So I'll check back in when we're closer to the end. But I have some work to do in the meantime. I have to shower and I have a ton of things to edit. So that is what I'll be doing. I'll be sitting on my computer all day editing. So my timer just went off, which means we have an hour left until it's done, and it's smelling so good. So I'm gonna take the chicken out, shred it with forks, 2 forks, just pull it apart, and then put the vegetables in, and then let it continue to cook. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to put it on the warm setting so it just stays nice and toasty until it's ready, or I'm ready rather, to eat it. It is looking so good. It smells so good. Oh my God, guys, I'm obsessed. Okay. Okay, so let me do the next 2 steps. So it's almost done cooking, and I got out some little baby croissants that we can eat with it, because I feel like a croissant is perfect. It has like a flaky sort of crust to it, which resembles an actual pot pie crust. One day I'll learn how to make an actual pot pie with like the crust and everything, but you know, this is obviously great anyway. What is this, a soup or a stew? What is it considered if there's no actual pie crust? Let me know what you think. But yeah, it is finishing up beautifully here, and pretty soon we're going to enjoy it. I'm honestly so proud of my crock pot skills that I've learned. I've taught myself. I mean, of course, there's always room to grow and learn. I mean, with this one, I'm noticing I think my potatoes aren't cooked to the perfect softness. If you have any recommendations on how to make sure your potatoes cook the same as everything else in here is the perfect texture, but I feel like my potatoes are a little bit, not hard, but like not soft enough. So I'm gonna figure that out for next time, but let me know if you guys have any suggestions there. But anyway, I'm proud of myself regardless. This is my 3rd recipe. I've really never cooked before at this capacity, even though, again, this is definitely not like rocket science, but I'm proud of myself, and I hope I'm maybe inspiring someone out there to invest in a crock pot, which isn't even a huge investment, honestly. This was $60. Granted, it was a gift from my mom. It's a great Christmas gift, honestly. Put on your list, or holiday gift. Perhaps I can inspire someone out there to try their hand at cooking. It really is just so satisfying to get better at it. So anyway, we're going to eat this once Jack comes over, and I'm excited. Good morning, everyone. Okay, it is Wednesday now. I think where I left off on the vlog, we were eating the chicken pot pie last night. I didn't film a whole lot as far as like how it tasted, the reaction to it, all that. It was so good. I will say that the potatoes were not fully cooked. Like they were fully cooked, I should say, but they weren't like the perfect texture. So I'm going to work on that for next time. Still delicious, still going to eat it the rest of the week, but the potatoes were kind of a fail. So it was great. Jack loved it. He's always a good reviewer, good taste tester. And then we actually watched a movie before we went to bed. We watched Dallas Buyers Club, which was a really heartbreaking film, but very good but heartbreaking. Matthew McConaughey, Jared Leto. Very good film. But then, of course, like halfway through, we wanted something sweet, so we went to the grocery store and got like Oreos and Milk Duds and stuff, and then watched the movie, like finished it, went to bed early. And I have a mission. I want to find a Thanksgiving dress this morning, and I just learned that there is a Hill House which makes fabulous dresses and other clothes. Like in West Village, there's a Hill House, so I'm gonna go find it and browse and see if I find something. If I don't, it's not the end of the world. I could also wear something I already have, but I saw some stuff online in their new holiday collection, and I was like, I gotta check that out. So I think we should do it. I think you and we should go. So anyway, but yeah, I'm drinking my coffee. I just got a little cold brew action with almond milk. It's like 50 degrees, so it's not super, super cold. So yeah. All right. Anyway, let's go. All right, guys. So I learned some sad news just now. The Hill House location that I was going to go to in the West Village is permanently closed, so I can't go there, but that's fine. I also did want to hit Crate and Barrel and get some festive placemats because I don't have any placemats, and I'm doing a chef, like at-home chef dinner with Jack tomorrow night, and they just said to have like plates and stuff, cutlery ready, and I'm mortified because I don't have placemats. So I'm gonna go look and see if I can find any at Crate and Barrel so I can set the table properly and beautifully. And that's girl math, because the money I was going to spend on a dress, I can now spend on placemats. Yeah, girl math, maybe. I think that's how it works. Anyway, I did get one dress that I want to show you guys
that I ordered, and I just got a notification that it was delivered. So maybe this is like divine timing and it all happened for a reason. But then I have a lot of accounting work to do for my accountant, or like finance stuff, because tax season is looming. So that is another task for my day. But yeah, let's go to Crate and Barrel.
Let me show you guys what I got from Crate and Barrel. I got a little bit carried away. The store that I went to, the location in Soho, is actually closing tomorrow. They're moving uptown because apparently that's where all of their competitors are. Of course I had to ask. I'm like, why are you guys closing? Like, this is the best location. It's in Soho. It's very large and it has like all the home, or like the furniture wares on the top floor, and then like all of the kitchen stuff on the first floor, and the decor, and I just love it there. It's like my happy place to just wander through, and they're taking it away from me. They're closing. It makes sense, but I'm upset. I'm upset. I'm allowed to be upset. My feelings are valid. I'm very sad that my comfort store is being taken away from me. So naturally I lashed out and I got a lot of things. Interestingly enough, Jo Malone, so the fragrance brand, is giving Jack and I a free chef, like private chef dinner at my house. Like, they're coming, the private chef is coming to my apartment and making us dinner. And I'm like, okay, what's the catch here? I know there's no such thing as a free lunch, they say, but truly it's just like a nice thing that they did to say thank you, I guess, for the support over the years. I'm not really sure exactly what the motive is here. I'm always like, what's the motive? What's the motive? But I'll say thank you. Thank you to Jo Malone. We'll see. It's tomorrow night, so I got some little decor pieces, just like honestly things I needed for my home. Nothing like too decorative except for I guess the placemats, but I'll show you guys. Okay, so I got some stuff for the table, for the kitchen, for the table / kitchen. So I got 2 soaps. I got, awesome. Imagine my surprise right now, as I thought I was pulling out hand soap that I purchased, but it turns out it was hand lotion. I guess also necessary, but I'm bummed because I thought I picked out the hand soap. I smelled every single soap in there until I found this fragrance that I like, and alas. Okay, well, I got hand lotion and dish soap in this fragrance, the geranium and bergamot. I don't know how to say that. I'm gonna have to locate a hand soap, but that's easy. I guess I can just get one at the grocery store. I ran out because of all my cooking and stuff I've been doing in my kitchen, all the action my kitchen has seen recently. I've run out of both things, so I got some new ones. Anyway, okay. Guess I didn't read too closely. I swore I put the hand soap in my cart. I don't know what happened. Anyway, okay, so I got some placemats. What are these things called? Are they called something? Yeah, jute. A jute placemat. So I got 2 of them, and they're the perfect size for like a nice big plate and like a bowl or just a bowl. The only thing is I don't know how to like clean them. I guess you could just scrub them. I don't actually know how to clean them, but I'm assuming it's the same way you'd clean a jute rug, you know? Like, how do people clean jute rugs? There's gotta be a method. So yeah, that is what I got for placemats. They're like very evergreen. Like, I feel like they would go with any season, any time of year. So got those. I'll have all this linked down below, by the way, if you guys want to shop. I feel like Crate and Barrel is very reasonably priced, which I appreciate. Like, everything is like, okay, I would pay that. Like, that makes sense to pay for this thing, this object, because I will have it for a long time. I probably will have these even when I have my first child. I'll probably still have them. Okay, anyway. So we have the placemats, and then I got these adorable dish towels. Great for the holidays. There's 2, and I loved the red and green, like, what is this, plaid? Or like lines, panes, I don't know what you'd call this, but I thought they were just very classy, and I liked that the second one looks different. So this one just has like these vertical stripes, and then this has like the checker, so they'll look really nice together, like a little different on my stove. I typically put them like on the front of my oven, so not on the stove. That would be chaotic. That would be a recipe for a fire. I put them like, you know, where people put these little things. They put them like on that little bar on the front of the oven. So I'm gonna put those there. I have some other ones, but they're like more summery, so I'm gonna swap them out for these. And I guess these could also double as like cloth napkins if need be. So I don't have anything like this, and I've been wanting something like this. Some of the things that I want to make in my crock pot will require something like this. I think it's called like a a low bowl is what it's called. I guess that's pretty descriptive. It's kind of like a plate and a bowl had a baby, and this is what was born because it has those like higher sides, but I loved that this one has like a speckled sort of finish. I'm not sure if you can even see that, but there's like a slight freckling to it, which I loved. So I got 2 of those, and yeah, that is all that I got from Crate & Barrel, and I'm very happy with my purchases, although I'm very upset. I feel very backstabbed, very blindsided that they're closing the location that I love. It's just kind of sad. Like, it's been on that corner there for so long in Soho, and it's like mourning, like a, you know, I kind of equate this feeling to the first time that I went back to my hometown after going to college and realizing that so many of my favorite stores had closed while I was gone. Like, all the department stores, my Nordstrom closed, and it was just like, you know, a pit, like, oh, that comfort place for me, you know, has closed, and like I couldn't, you know, I had no say in the matter. But, you know, life will go on. There are much larger problems in the world, I realize. But, you know, it's like your comfort store closes. What do you do? And that was my comfort store, because I think it's the reason why it was my comfort store was because I could go in there and not always buy something. Like, I could easily window shop in there and didn't feel like it was a waste of time, because it was a lot of research. Like, I would look at the way that they've arranged things and I would be like, oh, okay, that's nice. Mental note, mental note. I don't need to buy everything. Like, if I walk into Free People, there's a high chance I'm going to purchase something, you know? Like, I'm not just gonna window shop oftentimes. But Crate & Barrel, or like a home store, I feel like it's more possible, I guess, that you could just window shop. Anyway, I'm rambling about something so unimportant, but anyway, I'm very happy about my Crate & Barrel purchases. I will think about the Soho store, rest in peace, every time I use these things. But yeah, so I just actually, before I got on with you guys, before I pushed record, I knocked out all of my accounting work, paid off my credit cards, like did everything that I needed to do, tax stuff, got ready for all of that, investments, like literally all of these things that I would never know how to do like 3 years ago, that I have through my accountant. My accountant's incredible. Her name is Brittany. She's great. I have figured out how to do all that. My business feels very secure, which is a good feeling. And anywho, okay, so I'm going to clean up and then set up for the podcast. That is what we're doing on this fine Wednesday. Good morning. Okay, so last night was great. Got the podcast done. Went to bed early. I'm now up early to go to an Athleta event. I'm working with Athleta. I'm doing some posts for them. Going to a Pilates event this morning with Melissa Wood Health, who is a local Pilates instructor and influencer. She does a lot of other stuff as well, like just like health focused, fitness focused stuff. I've actually never met her or taken a class of hers or done anything of hers. I do love following her and like seeing her life and stuff, but I haven't actually ever been like in her presence, breathing the same air. So I'm very intrigued to take one of her classes and meet some other people, wear Athleta's clothing. I mean, this is Free People on top, but I'm wearing a really cute Athleta set underneath my Free People coat. And it's really cute. It's navy blue, has a very funky back situation. Anyway, so I'm gonna do some posts for them this morning and get a workout in as well, which is great. 2 birds, 1 stone. So I'm walking over to Chelsea. They're having it at a specific venue in Chelsea. I also got to invite a +1, so Colby is coming with me, which I'm very excited about, because these things are so much easier when you have someone to help you take pictures and just someone to be with you. And it's just nice to have someone to chat with, especially like first thing in the morning when my social battery isn't necessarily cranked up all the way yet. So I'm excited, and yeah, it's a great way to kick off the morning. So, and I'm just gonna throw this little bracelet on so I have something on, but I don't like to wear a ton of jewelry when I work out. But this bracelet, like I lift with this bracelet on and it really doesn't go anywhere. All right, so anyway, I'm going to head out, brave the cold, walk about 20 minutes uptown, and do Pilates with Athleta, which is cool. I can't wait to meet some new people and get a workout in. All right, let's go.
What a fabulous way to kick off the day.
Guys, it is nearly time for the main event. I think I have an invisible hair on my face. Like, you know when you feel the hair but you can't find it? We have a private chef coming. Jack and I are gonna have a dinner for two, 3-course meal as a holiday gift from Jo Malone. Brooke did it, I believe last weekend. Yeah, last weekend she did it and she was like raving about the experience. She said it was so wonderful. So I'm so excited. I have no idea what to expect. I'm gonna film parts of it. I did set up my table all nice. I'm gonna light these candlesticks. So it's gonna be really like moody and romantic. And the chef is going to set up over there. I cleaned my kitchen as much as I possibly could. And what else? I got some bowls ready for like the dessert she's gonna prepare. 2 bottles of Decoy, which I love Decoy. It's a great Cabernet. Anyway, I'm very excited. I will film bits of the dinner. We're gonna crack open the wine and have a delicious feast. I feel like I've been in my kitchen for like the majority of this vlog. Probably 80% of this vlog I've been in the kitchen, maybe, which is so weird. If you told me that I would be spending a lot of time in my kitchen like a few years ago, I'd be like, you're lying. I don't know how to chop an onion. Here I am now. Anyway, I'm going to do another thing I know how to do, which is open a bottle of wine. I do know how to do that, even though I know, or I'm pretty positive, I don't do it the right way. Like I do it my way, which is pretty consistent across the board for me. I don't typically do things the way that you're supposed to. I don't even mean that in like a pick-me sort of way. I mean that in a I make my life a lot harder for myself because I am too stubborn to learn how to do things the right way the first time. So, yeah. Do as I say, not as I do. For most things, not everything, but for a lot of things, you should be patient enough to learn how to do it correctly so you don't hurt yourself. I just do it this way. I don't know if this is, I don't know, you know, as long as it opens, it doesn't matter, right? I think that's like the rule. Yeah, I definitely don't do this the right way, but this is how it works for me. Then I do that. And then the satisfying. Honestly, I feel like I'm girlfriend of the year because not only is Jack going to have a glass of red wine poured for him when he walks in the door, but also a private chef meal. Like, how am I ever going to go up from here? Like, I have a private chef coming on just like a random Thursday and a glass of red wine waiting for him. Like, I don't know how I can possibly like do better than this for like a birthday, but we'll see.
One of our many both get the same
Both
meals.
get the same thing, yeah.